Castle made of clouds, there sits Wonder Boy sitting oh so proudly. Not much to say when you're high above the mucky muck. Yeah, yeah. Wonder Boy, what is the secret of your power?
Mr. Frontera, how are you? Jamie Burchell.
Great, Stephen Frontera back. I'm here.
Here we are for our third podcast of Jamie Sluss with Stephen Frontera, episode 3. Last week was fun. 2 weeks ago, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun. I thought it was fun. Good times.
I think it was definitely better than the first podcast, and we got good response on that. We're almost at 500 downloads or 500 listens, so 250 each. Our goal is 1,000 each.
Yes.
Okay, so what we need is more retweets, more everything.
More likes, more retweets, so more comments.
Do us a favor, right? It's not that hard. Take 30 seconds and go on iTunes and give us a little plus. Give us a little thank you.
Absolutely.
You know, if you're still listening to us, do it, okay? We would really appreciate it, and what the hell? It's 30 seconds of your life, and this is an hour of ours. So,
absolutely.
And if we're entertaining you even a tiny little bit, give us an attaboy. We'd appreciate it. All right, so at the end of last 2 weeks ago podcast, episode 2, I threw in there a little my voice recording from the Cowboys game, a Detroit game.
Correct.
And obviously we won that game. It was fantastic. A little controversy, but I was at the game. I didn't realize it. And then, of course, 2 weeks ago, or last week, 2 weeks ago, we lost. Cowboys lost against Green Bay in what was a screwed call where Des Bryant made that catch.
No, it actually wasn't. By rule, it was not a catch. And karma came back around, and...
Listen,
bitch in the love ring.
If I'm in a bar and I talk to 100 people about that catch, 98 say it's a catch.
Actually, it depends on where the bar is.
Fine, okay,
but no,
Green Bay, it's not going to be. But anywhere else in America,
most people would consider that a catch.
It is a catch,
but by rule, he came to the ground, the ball popped up, plays dead immediately, incomplete pass. And they move on to Seattle, where they have an epic choke job.
I know. We would have killed Seattle. Cowboys would have killed Seattle.
No, they would not have.
Absolutely. Destroyed them.
Epic choke job by Green Bay up there.
Good, too. I'm happy for
No. You realize that Pete Carroll is a 9/11 truther? I can't.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Is he really?
Pete Carroll is a 9/11 truther.
Get out of here.
It was an inside job. I can't root for him.
Who is a truther? There's no truthers.
There are a lot of people
There's
out there.
500 truthers walking this planet, and they're all led by Jesse Ventura. They're nuts.
Well, Pete Carroll's he's a truther. So.
Oh, do you know that's true? Are you throwing that out there?
I'm 100%. He's made comments. You can look it up. Look it up yourself.
Well, then I'm not rooting for him, and I hate to root for Boston too. I might just not watch it.
We both know we're both watching the Super Bowl, but it's not going to be a fun.
Damn, I'm gonna get stuck watching Boston. I'm gonna have to root for Brady, the cheater himself.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll lead with real quick, because it's getting talked to death. But for our Euro friends that listen to us, all 10 of them.
Yes.
Deflategate. So basically it took, for the last 10 years he's been doing this.
That's the rumor. I mean, balls have to be, game balls, I don't want to start with the ball jokes. So game balls have to be between a certain PSI, and apparently...
Yes.
That's what it is.
Pound per square inch, it is.
Apparently, Brady likes them a little less. They're easier to throw. They're easier to catch. And
so Romo was on the radio this morning, and because he was talking about the Pro Bowl, because he's the starting Pro Bowl quarterback, and he was talking about that it is easier to catch and throw a deflated ball, but he wasn't going to go near talking about Brady and any of that crap.
No, of course not. And I mean, all these quarterbacks now are coming out saying that they all do things to the game balls. I mean, Eli Manning likes them scuffed up a certain amount. This quarterback likes them I forget who it was, likes them overinflated. Everyone likes it different, but the rules are the rules.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. But Belichick hasn't won a Super Bowl in the last 10 years since he got busted for Spygate, so he can't win without cheating.
He's a cheater, too. The whole damn...
I'm very anti-Boston.
Yeah, the whole town's cheaters.
The whole town cheats. The only thing Boston ever did that was good was the Tea Party a couple hundred years ago. But,
speaking of being pissed off, I'm changing subjects here.
Sure.
I'm going back to my Cowboys.
Sure.
You almost got kicked off the podcast. You almost got a 1-week ban.
Why?
Because of the way you treated me after the Cowboys lost that game.
Oh, stop.
Did you or did you not give me shit immediately after the game?
I did not.
Or during the game?
No, it wasn't during the game. You can check the timestamp of that text.
When was the text?
The timestamp was definitely after the game was over, and my text was not directed towards you or the Cowboys in general. It was directed towards the owner, and it was a joke that had circulated for the next week.
I'm asking you this. Did you give your friend, Jamie Burchell, time to moan? Time to mourn.
Mourn?
Did you give me time to mourn?
Probably not.
Well, that's horseshit.
Well,
you
no.
give someone time to mourn, dude.
No.
Okay, you know I love the Cowboys more than anything in the world.
I do.
And you've got to let me mourn. Period. And moan.
But that's what friends do. Friends give each other garbage like that.
No, they don't.
Oh, they absolutely do.
They do not.
How many times during the season did you text me when the Giants
That's totally different. That's a regular season game. It's a playoff game.
No.
For our European friends, playoffs are a little bit different. Just like your league championship games. You do not give crap to someone after a playoff game. You give it to them during a regular season game.
Please, it doesn't matter. Stop.
I'm asking for a formal apology, or this will be Jamie's thoughts.
Oh,
period.
Stop. We both know that's not happening. I'm trying to find the timestamp.
I don't need a timestamp. I just need an apology right now.
The timestamp was... Well, the game was what? Was a noon game here in Denton, Texas. So...
Nobody cares about this. Just give me the
3:12. The game had just ended.
Yeah!
Well, the price of gas is down, so I guess Jerry's check bounced. That's all I said. Jerry Jones is the owner of the Cowboys, for those that don't know. He's a big oil magnate, or was at one time. I'm sure he still is, I guess. But get over it. That's what friends do. They give each other garbage.
No,
if the Giants had lost that game, I would have been hearing it.
I would
what
never
about the
have.
Texans fans in this office? You would have been all over them. Oh, I guess they're not going to
No,
match
I say, hey, good luck next year. Great run. That's
a lie. You know it. I have a banner for your playoff win. That's what we would have heard.
No, I would never have.
You're lying. That's just a lie.
It's not a lie.
That's
I have class, and I do not give crap after a playoff loss. There's a difference. There's a regular season win. The Texan fans are all keen on putting a banner up after they beat the Cowboys. A playoff loss, you say, hey, I'm sorry.
Not sure when you know that's not what would happen.
That's what I would do.
Also, my favorite football team is a rival of the Cowboys, so there's a little extra for me to give a little nudge in there.
But you don't give nudge, you let somebody mourn. Period. End of story.
So I can never give you a nudge over?
No, it's a 1 to 2 week process.
1 to 2 week process?
It's a 1 to 2 week mourning process.
No, because then you know it's over, and no one's going to give you garbage 2 weeks later. That's why you say that. That's the rule you make up as a go.
No, it's not a make-up rule.
You're moving the goalposts, so to speak.
Google it.
You're moving the goalposts.
Google it.
Moving the goalposts.
Proper mourning time before giving shit.
Listen.
I guarantee you it's 1 to 2 weeks.
Please.
All right, let's move on. So, 2 weeks ago, we spoke about bathroom etiquette. Very funny. I loved that. Was a funny.
That was good.
A good little sketch we did there. The irony is, I had a colonoscopy that I had to go on Monday. So was that Monday?
I wasn't here.
No, Monday was Martin Luther King Day. We were off. Tuesday was my colonoscopy. So what was hilarious was, on the way to the colonoscopy, I was listening to Howard Stern, as I do, because I'm a Howard Stern fan.
Sure.
And he was talking about his upcoming colonoscopy, so that was pretty funny. But I tweeted the night before the colonoscopy, as I was in the bathroom all night, from this drink called Movie Prep. You drink this drink.
Movie Prep?
Movie Prep. The
movie.
M-O-V-I Prep.
Oh.
Like, it's moving.
Oh, yeah. And it's moving fast.
The volume of movement, Stephen. I can't describe. And so I was tweeting that it's just unbelievable. Like, I didn't know I had it in me. Literally, I just didn't know. Within 5 minutes of drinking this drink, you are so bloated. Bloated. Like, it's instant to your colon. It's an amazing do not pass go substance. It takes basically, I drank it at 6 o'clock in the evening. I finally stopped around 10:30. Shitting myself. And absolute Havana omelets. And then it's awful. And then I had to get up at 5 in the morning the next morning and drink it again.
No.
Yeah. Like, that wasn't enough the night before.
They're completely heating you out.
You have nothing.
They're just completely mudslides all night long.
Yeah, but even the more... No, because it stopped around 10:30, 11 I had stopped. I was good to go. So I was able to go to sleep. But then I had to wake up at 5, drink it again.
Is it flavored?
You know what? I found out later that you could put Gatorade in it, but I didn't. So it tastes like... It wants to taste like lemonade, but it's hammered shit is what it is. It's terrible.
And you're just on the bowl all night. Constant courtesy flushing.
All night.
Constant courtesy flushing.
Constant courtesy flush.
Does the rest of the family leave the area?
I had the bathroom quarantined with a rope and let everyone know, listen.
Like, do they go to the next level?
Well, 5 in the morning, no one's up.
Well, right, 5 in the morning, no one's up. At 6 to 10:30, that's prime time. I mean, that's dinner.
Yeah.
Prime time TV.
Yeah.
What night of the week was this? Monday?
Monday night.
So Martin Luther King Day, tons of specials on the great civil rights leader.
Yeah, so I didn't get to watch any of it, really. So what I did is I downloaded Gone Girl.
Don't tell me what happens.
I won't tell you what happens. It's a pretty good movie.
I heard.
But I was able to watch that on the throne. Because I had nothing else to do.
Ben Affleck is a piece of shit. So anyway. It sounds lovely. So then the colonoscopy happens.
So prior to colonoscopy, colonoscopy happens and everything's good. And now, of course, I was trying to get on this Remicade, not to bore you, but I was trying to up my meds to the super med so I can help myself and eat what I want. And they come back to me and says, oh, your colonoscopy was great. Looks like you have IBS, though. So now I have IBS, Crohn's, I have sleep apnea, and probably a fatty liver. So what I am is a keeper.
Wow.
I am gold for my wife.
Good thing you were on that Obamacare, huh? Because
absolutely, I'm on Obamacare.
The amount of predetermined diseases you have, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's terrible.
You're the people that the insurance companies lose money on.
Yes, I am. There's a Jamie Burchell clause.
There really is.
It is.
Oh, wow. That is IBS. So you're the main culprit then for that bathroom for us moving forward.
Absolutely. All right, so Sunday night, I know I've got an impending drink I've got to drink.
Sure.
I know I've got an impending colonoscopy. So I say, why don't I get the process started? Oof. And why don't I have delicious Mexican food that's going to run through me anyway?
Right.
Okay, so what the hell's the difference? I might as well get it going. So I go to I call up Lupe Tortilla.
Right.
Lupe Tortilla is Houston-based.
Houston-based, small chain. I think it's mainly just Houston. They may have in some
Maybe there's 10 to 15 restaurants.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say that's
probably best fajitas in Houston. Arguably top 3.
I don't think it's arguably top 3. I think it's arguably number 1. And
for you, I like them. They're delicious.
They're fantastic.
They're fantastic. And their food is really good.
Yeah.
So they have one near my house, and it's Sunday night. It's playoff night. It's busy, okay?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I call up, and they put me on hold. And the hold music is the most racist ad I've ever heard in my life. Okay? So I'm going to play it for you now. We're going to put it into the podcast, and you tell me, is this complete and utter racism? Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Okay, where was I? Oh, that's right. I was telling you about Lupe's. For over 20 years, Lupe's has been serving up the best Tex-Mex in the world. Well, at least in Texas. But where else counts? Now you can have Lupe's to go. Call in your order. Give us a little time, and we'll have your favorite dish ready for you to enjoy in your own casa.
So that is racism 101.
That's
He is a white guy doing a.
How do you know it's a white